Welcome back to the 2 Minute Warning, episode 406, back on the topic of the NFL today. Jay and I are going to be bringing you guys our way too early 2022 Super Bowl predictions. But first, before we get into that, question of the video is going to be the Chargers, or have to do with the Chargers. The Chargers have been to one franchise Super Bowl, I believe the 1994 season, led by which quarterback? Again, if you know the answer, comment below. And if you don't, stick around to the end of the video. We will discuss it then. But Jay, let's do it. Give me your Super Bowl predictions for 2022.
A lot of big moves happen this offseason. I think the Rams will take a jump, getting Matt Stafford. I think the Colts will take a big jump, getting Carson Wentz. I think Aaron Rodgers will be just right where Aaron Rodgers is. Always a competitor. You always got Mahomes. You always got Josh Allen and the Bills. But I have the Buccaneers repeating, going back-to-back, and in this 2021 Super Bowl/2022, they will beat Justin Herbert and the Los Angeles Chargers. I'm very bullish on the Chargers, as many of you know. I think Justin Herbert is probably a top 10 quarterback in the league already, being a rookie quarterback. I think Brandon Staley will be an immediate click for this Los Angeles Chargers team. He'll take their defense to the next level. But the weird thing is I don't exactly have the Chargers winning their division, winning out the AFC West and having the best record in the AFC. But I do think a healthy team can take out the Chiefs in the playoffs. They're all-pro safety, Derwin James, when he's healthy, kind of has the nickname the Kelsey Stopper, where he's one of the few guys that can shut down Travis Kelce and the Kansas City Chiefs in the AFC. I'm mainly focusing on the Chiefs because that's probably, I think, easily understood as the biggest threat in the AFC. Of course, the Bills and Ravens and Browns. It's not going to come easy, and Colts, as I said, but I do think a healthy team with one of the best pass rushers in Joey Bosa, Derwin James coming back and being healthy, this team will be ready to go. The NFL draft, NFL offseason, of course, on offense, you got Joshua Kelly and Austin Eckler in the backfield. Then receiving core, you got Keenan Allen, Hunter Henry, Mike Williams, and then your quarterback, Justin Herbert. Offensive line will get fixed, and the defense will get a lot better with Brandon Staley be a defensive-minded, and I think they will definitely make it there. Obviously, it won't be easy, and I do think that I understand that it is an extremely bold take with all the great teams in the AFC, but I think they have the talent to do it, and they will do it. The Chargers curse. Obviously, they're cursed on winning a Super Bowl, and I still don't have them winning, but they're going to have some redemption getting there again in the past 25 years or whatever it's been. And then the Bucs, obviously, there's probably not a lot to say. Assuming they get a lot of the same guys back, there's not much really against them. Of course, there's a Niners team that can get healthy and be toe-to-toe with them on defense, and Rams, like I said, and Deshaun Watson could be a wild card, but I think Tom Brady, he's got eyes on 8, and I think he'll get 8.
Yeah, so you make a good point. There's teams like Indianapolis, potential for the jump with Wentz. The Rams that were really likely to see a jump with Stafford now and a great quarterback. But I still am going to have the Bucs winning the NFC, and my 2022 Super Bowl prediction is Bucs Chiefs rematch. Bucs take it again, solidifying. It's not solidifying Tom Brady's the GOAT. That's already happened, but really, really giving Mahomes
solidifying that Mahomes will never.
Exactly. There you go. I was trying to figure out how to word that. Solidifying that Mahomes will never be able to pass Brady for GOAT status. You look at the Bucs, and they have 10 guys that are free agents that were key to winning the Super Bowl last year. But when I look at the Bucs, I see a quarterback in Tom Brady that is the best leader of NFL history, that is going to be willing to do whatever it takes to get his guys back on the field, whether that means take a $4 million pay cut, a $8 million pay cut, whatever it may be. I think Tom Brady will be willing to do what he needs to do to get the guys back that he needs, and I know that we could probably trust his opinion on who he needs to win, and they're going to get those guys back that he needs, and he's going to be able to do it again. They'll probably be able to do without Godwin. I don't think they'll have Godwin return, but between AB and Gronk on offense, they'll probably at least get Gronk back. I don't know. That's a lot of speculation. But on defense, they need key guys back, Levante David, Shaq Barrett. But I got the Bucs winning the NFC and repeating the Super Bowl next year. I still have the Chiefs winning the AFC. I do think we'll have an AFC championship rematch between the Bills and the Chiefs. I think the Bills will put up a better fight, but still fall to the Chiefs. But other notable teams I do think will be in the mix. I think the Rams will probably meet the Bucs in the NFC Championship, put up a good fight. I do think the Chargers will make a good playoff run, maybe see a like Jay said, they probably won't win 14 games, but we'll see a 10-11 win season, a wild card win, and maybe obviously, if I have a AFC Championship with Bills and Chiefs, I guess we'll see the Chargers go out divisional round. But I do think the Chargers will put together a good season. I do think the Rams in the NFC will put together a good season. But I got Bucs winning the NFC, Chiefs winning the AFC, and Bucs taking it all home again.
Yeah, a lot of it's going to depend on the seeding, and a lot will depend on this offseason, what teams execute and what teams completely drop the ball. I mean, I think the Chargers are one team that could do everything perfect and they will make the Super Bowl, or if they don't change anything and they're in the exact spot they are now, my prediction will be way off. So a lot of the offseason has to do with it. And of course, two big X factors. I already mentioned Deshaun Watson, but where will Russell Wilson go? If he stays in Seattle, will they get him the help he needs? Those two guys completely change our predictions all around. I'd love to see Russell Wilson go to the Dallas Cowboys and shake up the NFC East, and Deshaun Watson go to the Niners, and now the entire NFC has probably, I don't know the exact number, probably like 6 of the top 10 quarterbacks in the one conference. I think I'd love to see it, but right now, since the offseason hasn't really begun, I'm really confident in the Buccaneers to go back-to-back, and I'm very speculative on the Chargers to make it there.
Yeah, I mean, there's other teams. Deshaun to the Niners would throw a huge wrench in the mix.
The Rams is the biggest one.
The Rams is huge because on paper right now
they gambled everything on trying to make a Super Bowl.
They really did, and they got the best defense. They got Stafford and a good offense, so that's a big piece there. The Cardinals now, I don't know, got JJ, have a good quarterback, best receiver in the league. Probably going to make a push for Will Fuller, I think, which isn't a huge addition, but Cardinals could be thrown in the mix there. But I think all in all, Tom Brady's going to come back. He's already made it clear that he's hungry for more, and I think he'll be able to put together a big comeback for his team. Not comeback, but get his players back and do what they need to do there.
Yeah, another guy that's a little slept on. I think it's been predicted Lamar can make a Super Bowl run these past 2 years, and he really hasn't. Let's see, maybe if he gets the right offseason moves of a receiving core, maybe he can make the next jump and throw both of us off. Who knows? But as of right now, I'm really liking Justin Herbert, and I don't know if there's anyone that doesn't like Tom Brady in a respective skill.
Yeah, and out of the AFC South, Wentz could go back to his 17, nearly MVP caliber player. And we're kind of counting out the Titans. Just I don't know why, really, because their first round exit last year against the Ravens kind of looked flat. But the Titans could easily become the form that they were 2 years ago, AFC Championship with the Chiefs.
Yeah, a lot of speculation. Like if Big Ben takes his $40 million contract, the Steelers are done. But to me, if he does a Tom Brady thing where all of a sudden he's only taking $10-15 million and gives money for weapons around him,
win season
that changes everything. So off season's everything clearly, but this is why it's called way too early.
And also forgetting about the almost NFC Championship Packers last season, kind of counting them out. Today, I saw some ESPN thing about how Packers GM told Aaron Rodgers or publicly said he won't be able to do much in free agency. Yeah. So I don't know if the Packers team will be able to really put together anything. Aaron Rodgers is obviously not thrilled with being there right now.
Losing Aaron Jones and Jamal Williams.
I guess, likely not signing Aaron Jones back. So the Chargers I'm kind of counting out as a real contender. Sorry, the Packers. But why? Because it doesn't really look great for them, but they could end up being good.
Yeah.
So everything's way too early. But I got the Bucs winning it all over the Chiefs. And we both actually have Bucs repeating. So that's all for the video, guys. Comment below what you think comment below what your way too early Super Bowl prediction is for next year. But as far as your question today, the Chargers quarterback that led them to the Super Bowl in 1994 was Stan Humphries, where they fell short to the Niners like 47-26. Wasn't a close game, but that was their only franchise Super Bowl appearance. Guys, thanks for watching. 2 Minute Warning.